Hello folks, Leosara again. Just was exploring my new base location and found something cool. Of course not the stronghold, Amit's told me that was there, but a Skele spawner. And I thought that I would make an episode about how I like to make a spawner. So, obviously, first off, you dig out 4 blocks in each direction. That's what the torches are doing. They're also keeping skellies from spawning, but we've got a better trick. So we're going to put that on top of there. And that. You always want to have 2 blocks on top of your spawners, just to keep things from spawning where you don't want them. And we're going to come out 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, put 1 there, 1 there, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, there. So, next we're going to, let's see, and good. 1, 2, yeah. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump. Oop, missed it by 1. Oop, oop. Doop, ba-doop. Ba-doop. Doot, 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 doot. So that should be 1, 2, and cool. So for here, we only need to put redstone on that block. It doesn't have to go directly onto the lantern, because redstone will power the block that it is sitting on. And then, yep. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 2. Excellent. So, okay. Now on here we want a repeater, because we're not entirely certain how long this is going to get. And this is going to, yeah. You can set 1 there. Oh. So, we'll throw a lever on here. And we're basically done up there. Now we can reclaim all these torches. And finish filling in the ceiling. Now, I know a lot of people are going to balk at my use of granite, but we're never ever going to see this. Oop. So, this is, in my opinion, an excellent use of granite. And there we go. Okay, next we dig out the floor. Okay, so now the hopper is dug out 2 above and 2 below. And now we need to figure out how we want to get them out of this room. In which case, I'm going to go out this wall here, since all this is already open, and out here somewhere is where I'm going to build the killing chamber. So we're going to come, that is now the front, which makes this the back. Right, left. We're going to come down right behind the Skele spawner by 1. We're going to dig all this out. Actually, why not? Doot, doot, doot. Yep. Doot. Okay. We'll put a pretty floor in here too. So now, instead of coming back by 1, doot, doot. Okay. We'll fill all this in. 9 out of granite. Boop. And fortunately, I've got more granite right here. Find this stuff everywhere. That is probably not going to be enough. So 1 block behind, we'll leave that open. And now we stair step out just like this. Ha! Was exactly enough. And that, when we put our... Oh, I forgot water buckets. I'll be back in a tick. Okay, so if you have access to one, and the ice tray is invaluable. And this one hasn't frozen over. So we don't need a ton of ice, but it will be very handy shortly. This is actually probably more than we need. And done. Okay, I'm gonna let this freeze back over and I'll be right back. Okay, now we've got plenty of ice, so we're gonna set a source block there and there. And now you can see these all flow in one direction. Now this could be sped up if we put packed ice under all of these. You know, if the floor was all packed ice, they'd just scoot right along. And in here, we're going to start setting up an elevator. So we got a sign, ice block, break the ice block in its water. Oop. Sign, ice block, water. Now, since I've got all that redstone right there, I brought the elevator out an extra block. So, we will continue on up here. Oop, that should have been an ice block. And I should have brought an axe. Sign, ice block. So if you're going to use a drop trap, you need to bring this elevator up way high. At least 30 blocks cannot remember. I think it might be 28 blocks. And then you drop them down one as you bring them over top of you, and then drop them 27 blocks, I believe, gives you one-hit kills. But for now, we're going to keep doing this. And right about there, I think we're going to start moving them over. So, we do that. Sign, ice block. And one more. Sign, ice block. That should be high enough for us. So, let's see. We've got the entrance is there. We want to dig out this way. Up we go. And this will move them. Give you some light here so you can see what we're doing. Now, I want to move them a long ways. You don't need to move them this far, but if you're going to make a drop trap, usually I would dig down there and dig the drop trap down here. But I'm going to use a crusher, which means that right here is where we want them to sit. And oh, I did bring an axe. I did not bring my pistons, unfortunately. So each of those is going to be a piston. And that will drop them right here. So theoretically, perfect. Let's put that back. And I could even come down an extra one, but okay, let me go get all my redstone stuff and I will be back. So this crusher is about the best design I've ever seen. I got it from an impulse build, and he got it from a guy called Orkta. So we start out with 3 pistons. This torch is on top of the drop shaft. So we start out with 3 pistons, and then we come back here, and then let's open this up so you can see we've got the top piston there. We put a couple redstone here, and let's see. Hello and welcome back. As you can see, we're in third person. I don't know what parts of building this I managed to record, so this is going to be just a general overview. So, coming in, you turn this on to start the spawning, and you turn this off to start the crusher. Then you ask your dogs to politely go kill all the skeletons. They tend to be more interested in those at first, but soon they come over here. Now the crusher reduces them to 1 hit. And skellies get killed. You stand right about here and collect all the experience. So let's take a look at how this works. These guys come up, come over here and fall down here where they wait to be crushed. Unless they get stuck in that piston. Interesting. I believe I recorded building the crusher. To get this to work, I had to separate basically the bottom level and move this down and move the slab up, or to the top of that piston. So once they get crushed and the dogs kill them, the items all come down here through this hopper chain and into this dropper vader, which I think I got right. And yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything being caught in. That comes up to here where I've got these sorters. We've got one pulling out arrows, one pulling out bones, and this is everything else. And if everything gets full, it falls on the cactus. Down here, we've got all this random stuff. And if you throw this lever, it gets fed into this self-activating dropper. It gets dropped on the cactus as well. But yeah, all in all, not a bad day's work, I would say. So I'm gonna leave it there. It was awfully nice talking to you. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll catch you next time.